God, what is she going to do with herself?
Probably diddle.
She's going to diddle herself the whole 5 days.
I think she's going to diddle herself for 5 days.
Yeah. It's a lot of diddling. That's a lot of bean flickage.
Well, when there's nobody around, you kind of run out of things to do.
That is true.
And what do you normally do when you run out of things to do?
You diddle.
You diddle.
Yeah.
Right?
I know I diddle. Yeah, when I'm by myself, I diddle several times.
When you're having sex, right? Like internally, you're like, yeah, just, right? And then you watch the tape. Do you get that same feeling watching the tape?
Yeah.
Like about yourself? Like, good job, dude.
Yeah. Oh, I was getting it.
Ah,
Yeah.
good for you. I feel like in my head, I would be like, yeah, good job, buddy. But then I'd watch the tape and it'd be like bouncing on a trampoline or some shit. Like,
why do I move my hips?
why
like
was
that?
I doing that? I feel like that would be a sex tape of me.
I don't remember sticking my finger in that.
What was I doing?
What was I trying to
Jesus,
accomplish,
man? You need to work on your form.
Oh, whoopsie. I did.
Or puss or mediocre.
Yeah, you should probably get that checked out, dude. I'm pretty sure it's gonorrhea. Hey, what's up, everybody?
Hey. You know, I'm pretty sure everybody's catching on to the fact that we weren't actually talking about gonorrhea.
Or were we?
Gonorrhea.
Well, we weren't actually talking about gonorrhea. We were talking about
have-
the issues you've been having that are linked to gonorrhea.
The trouble peeing in the toilet.
Yeah.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to KLYB.
Forgot the name of it there for a sec.
No, I didn't. I was trying to think of how I wanted to say it.
Oh,
Is
you
this
came up-
53? This isn't 53.
Nope, that's wrong. It's 55.
That's 55. Yeah. Welcome, everybody. KLYB. This is episode 55.
55.
Man,
God, it just feels like
we're
we
just-
just did 50.
Dude, we're just knocking them out left and
Yeah.
right. Okay, so I haven't seen you in a few days.
Yeah, it's been nice.
And it's not... Fuck you. Yeah. Yeah. It's not because it's a weekend either. It's because you got your girls.
Yeah, took the week off.
Fuck yeah. Good for you.
Yeah.
Been hell for me, but good for you.
I figured it would be.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
The demons are trying to
Yeah.
Escape.
So got the girls in town, been doing some cool shit, going around, seeing some stuff, hanging out,
Yeah.
spending some quality father-daughter time.
Yep.
Good for you.
Father daughters.
Good for you. You know what's funny about that? You got your kids,
And you
and
don't.
I just shipped mine out. You know, my wife fucking played that perfect too.
Why?
Well, I'm leaving for our annual guys weekend,
Mm-hmm.
which weekend starts on a Thursday.
Yeah. It's a long weekend.
So her mother-in-law, her stepmom, the kids' grandmother-in-law, if you will,
Mm-hmm.
wanted the kids this summer. And it just so happens that she wanted them for like 5 days, the exact same time that I'm going to be gone. So Jaden gets no kids and no husband for 5 fucking days.
God, what is she going to do with herself?
Probably diddle.
She's going to diddle herself the whole 5
I think
days.
she's going to diddle herself for 5 days.
Yeah. It's a lot of diddling. That's a lot of bean flickage.
Well, when there's nobody around, you kind of run out of things to do.
That is true.
And what do you normally do when you run out of things to do?
You diddle.
You diddle.
Yeah.
Right?
I know I diddle. Yeah, when I'm by myself, I fucking diddle several times
So
a day.
you lay on the couch, you turn the TV on, and you get a little like scratch by your nutsack. You give it a little pinch and roll technique, and then you're like, wait a minute.
Huh.
I like what you're doing there, buddy.
I'm partially hard.
Hey. Okay. You talked me into it.
I think I'll keep this going.
You talked me into it.
Good job.
Next thing
me.
you know, you're beating yourself like you fucking owe yourself money.
Yeah. That's usually how it goes down.
Have you ever paid yourself for a handy?
I mean, I guess.
Have you ever tipped yourself for a handy? Like, all right, buddy, that was a good one. Take the $5 in my wallet.
Technically, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, give myself a handy and then be like, you deserve lunch.
Yeah.
Then I don't really give myself $5. I just go buy lunch or, whatever.
Well, right now it's Wednesday. We're filming. It's a Wednesday.
Yep.
For all of you listeners out there, we film on Wednesday, so you get these a little late, but you'll be listening to this one, Monday?
Yep. Monday.
So happy Monday morning to you.
Happy Monday morning to you.
By the time you hear this, me and Brandon may or may not have won the lottery, which we talked about it last week. We did not win.
Probably won't win
There's
again.
an update. We did not win the last one, but that's okay because now it's at $1 billion. So I'm going to win that one. And if I win that one, I'm going to tip myself to beat myself off every time.
Yeah, probably a lot too.
I'll be like, Colby,
Cool. Here's a cool 1,000.
I'll give you $100. You give me a fucking nice little handy right now. I'll be like, make it 2. You got yourself a deal.
Hey, Colby, I'll slip another 1,000 if you go ahead and slip a finger or two inside that asshole too. Make it interesting. I'm getting a little bored of just a straight old handy.
Take that butt plug out first. That's weird. I don't mess with that shit.
I want a bit of finger blasting the asshole.
Hey. Okay, before we get rolling tonight,
Well, we've already been rolling.
a few things.
Yeah.
Well, with our intended plan for this evening's podcast,
Okay.
I'm drinking another whiskey again.
You are. It's weird. It looks really watered down.
Well, it's because the ice keeps
ice-
melting because it's rather warm.
Because you go from that, look how dark that is.
Yeah.
To that, it's like piss water.
We got the humidity fucking going on, and it is pretty hot in Iowa right now.
It is
of that.
humid. Yeah.
But it's been so weird because it hasn't been one of those summers where like the sun goes down and it stays humid until like 4 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
It's been one of those like sun goes down, 65 degrees.
Well, it's been freakishly cold
It's been
for a couple weeks. I guess
I've been digging it, man.
I like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice crisp morning. Walk out. Have your coffee. Let the dog out. And just, oh yeah.
Bought another bottle of the old Jefferson's Ocean. I couldn't resist.
Jefferson's. Yeah.
I walked into the liquor store and it was staring at me, and I'm like, do I dare?
I'm surprised you didn't pour it down into the old decanter.
I'm about to because I can't remember what's in the decanter.
Jefferson's.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's not. The last drink came out of the bottle of Jefferson's. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, maybe it was.
Pretty sure what's in that is that.
You should have topped it off that last one you bought. The Four Roses, maybe. I bought that one
it's not Four Roses. I finished that so I could put that other stuff I bought in it.
from Iowa, right?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
I can't remember.
It was good. It was good.
It's good.
Yeah.
They sponsor the Pork Tornadoes. That's a really good band if you listen to it. They their claim to fame is your girlfriend's favorite band.
Yeah.
Play a lot of modern pop and shit.
Which
They're pretty
isn't
good.
wrong because they played at the fair last year.
Yeah, me and Bo opened up for them.
Yeah, and we were there watching, and literally as soon as they came on, all these fucking like soccer moms just
Dude, it was
right to the stage. Like,
it was
dump the
nothing.
kids off with the dads for the night and go watch fucking Pork Tornadoes.
It was nothing but F-150 driving soccer moms,
Yeah.
man. All right, so let's get into it because
Okay.
what we're going to do tonight, we were talking a little bit about how, we want everybody that listens to this podcast to feel relatable because we're not fucking big time. We're not famous. Nobody knows who the fuck we are.
We are relatable.
We're just a couple relatable, everyday, average fucking jokers who have 9 to 5. Well, more than 9 to 5s, but 9 to 5, if you will. Who go through the same fucking struggles that you do.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, we want you to know us better. So, guess what we're going to do tonight, Brandon?
Interview.
Yeah. We're going to interview each other, and you are hopefully going to learn some fucking cool things about Brandon and Colby.
Hopefully.
So,
Or some weird shit.
you're going to hear some weird shit, I guarantee you that, especially if Brandon asks the right questions. So, I'm going to kick it off by saying, I'm not wearing any underwear.
Wow.
Yep. Did
It's
it
very
ju-
freeing.
Did it just for you.
I bet you did.
Actually, if you want to know the truth, all right, we're going to get to know each other right now.
Okay.
I want everybody to know the truth. I got a little jock itch going on from this fucking goddamn humidity. I don't know if it's jock itch. It might be fucking chafing.
It's
that
probably
just doesn't
chafing.
go away. But, oh my God, I tell you what, man. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Jaden's going to be like, well, you don't shower. I'm fuck. Just stop.
It doesn't even matter.
It doesn't.
I shower at least once a day, sometimes twice.
You're such a girl.
And it's still just.
How would you ever survive a apocalypse?
I can. I just like to shower because I shower when I get home because I'm gross from work, and then I like to shower in the morning. It's not usually like a shower, full on shower. It's more like a hot spots, wake myself up and stuff.
Yeah.
That's it.
Gotcha. Okay. I gotcha. That makes sense.
Yeah. Anyway, let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
You start.
You want me to start?
Yep.
Okay. Here we go. I got a whole list of questions I'm going to ask you, buddy.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to tee it off something simple. When were you born?
Like year?
Yeah, just when were you born? What's your birthday?
March 29th, 1986.
86. You're 86, baby, huh?
86, baby.
Yep. I don't know what the 80s are like.
I don't really know what the 80s are like either. I know what the 90s are like.
Do you remember anything from the 80s?
Not really. I mean,
so 6, you would have been like
3.
Yeah. Working on 4.
Well, yeah. 4 would have been 1990. So yeah, so no, not really.
No. Okay.
I remember the 90s.
All right.
Yeah.
Your turn. What do you got?
Well, I guess I'll just keep it clean for now. What year were you born? When were you born?
Yeah. I was born in the best year.
Oh, yeah.
The best year that was ever.
1997.
I was July 8th, 1991.
Oh, why is that the best year? Because you were born in 91?
Fuck the fucking the ice storm in 91, dog. You don't remember that?
No. Next question.
You go first.
No, it's back and forth.
Okay, fine. All right. Jesus.
You go first.
Or you just want to keep asking my questions to myself?
No.
All right, let's go with what was something that you will never forget from your childhood?
God, I don't know. Probably the Mexico thing, probably sticking there for forever.
Yeah, I suppose that's a good one.
Yeah.
You were probably scared shitless.
No, not really. I really was just bored.
Imagine like this day and age being down there. You'd be scared shitless.
Probably. Well, at that age, I don't know. If I knew what I know now about shit that happens, and then probably I'd be like, fuck.
So let me rephrase the question just a little bit. Like, what's something about like your childhood, not like teenage years, high school, like being a little kid? What's something you remember from being a little kid that you will never forget?
God, I don't know. Probably like hockey road trips because I used to play hockey. So we go on road trips, stay at hotels. We have like hotel parties and shit, and then go play tournaments and stuff the next day.
Yeah.
Next week, then, the weekend.
Yeah. A lot of travel and sports stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I bet those were some good times.
Oh, yeah.
You know, when I was a kid, I asked my dad if I could be like on like travel and sports teams and shit. And he said, fuck no. And then there was a time where me and Ryan, brother, cousin, wanted to be in Boy Scouts. And our dad said, fuck no to that too. So.
Yeah. No, he didn't want old fucking Scoutmaster Bob touching you.
Some people would say that I missed out on a few things, but other people like myself that went through it would say that there was a lot of shit that I got to do because I wasn't involved in all those kind of things. You know, like when I was a kid, we spent a shit ton of time on the lake, tubing, skiing, fucking riding dirt bikes, run the fucking block, go-kart.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Hanging out with the boys in the garage when I was a little kid. My dad was drinking beer with his buddies. Like, I got to do a lot of cool shit that way.
Yeah.
Which, if you ask me now as an adult, I think I had more fun than being on a travel and sports team.
Yeah. And I could see his angle too, because like I commend my parents for doing that shit, because I don't know if I could do it.
Oh, it's so tough.
Because even Bailey doing volleyball, we have to go to like, the furthest we've gone is an hour away, for towns nearby. And sometimes it's like, oh my God.
Me and Jaden have had the conversation about, the traveling teams and stuff a few times already, because our kids are like just starting to get into a few things.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, I'm like, unless they are absolute, like they come home and they practice
Yeah.
They go outside and they practice and they talk about it and they live it and they dream about it. And like, it's what they want to do. We're not doing traveling teams because we're not going to waste all of our fucking youth we have left every weekend driving somewhere for them to just
not even care about it.
Half-ass play volleyball or half-ass play fucking baseball. Like, not doing that.
Yeah.
You're either going to be the best one on the team because you fucking work at it, and I'm going to invest in you in your future because it's what you want to do, or we're not going to waste the time doing it. We'll do something else that you enjoy. All right. Your turn.
All right. What's the most embarrassing thing that has happened to you
Oh, Jesus.
during sex?
During sex?
Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and take it up a notch and skip the whole childhood
Most
years.
embarrassing thing that's happened to me during sex.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's kind of hard to beat like coming like in 3 seconds. That's pretty fucking.
But you're used to it. Like, that's kind of like your thing.
Yeah, no, that's my MO. I'm a quick shooter, dude.
Like, an embarrassing thing would be like you're banging someone and all of a sudden some dude comes up and rails you. Or some chick with a fucking
That's never happened.
strap on comes pegs you. That'd be pretty weird.
That's never happened.
Embarrassing, I guess.
Well, I'm trying to think. I don't know. I suppose I could go. I don't think I don't get embarrassed very easy.
Yeah.
So there's I'm sure that there was a lot of embarrassing moments, but they weren't for me. They were for somebody else. Like, this is awkward.
Yeah.
But for me, I was just like, even to this day, like me and Jaden, like she'll still yell at me back, Jesus, can't find the hole. I'm like, well, I'm sorry. Try having a small dick. I don't know what to tell you. You're at a weird angle.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know. I would say like one of the weirdest, I suppose, was probably like most. It wasn't really embarrassing because like I still was like, fuck yeah, dude. It was probably like in high school. I snuck off. It was during like a varsity football game, and I think I was like freshman or something, and I snuck off with a girl, and we went and like hid in the dark somewhere and banged, but it was like super fucking fast. And like we were back in the stands, and it was like quicker than if you left to go to the concession stand to get popcorn.
Mm-hmm.
And we got back, and everyone's like, oh, did you go bang? And I was like, yeah. And she like had like this real like, oh shit, like look on her face. And everyone's like, they did. And I was like, we did. And everyone's like, what? And I'm like, yeah. It wasn't really embarrassing for me, I guess, but
Yeah.
yeah. Dude, I'm a quick shooter. I don't know what. I've tried hard.
It's kind of your MO.
I have tried hard for years. I do have good moments. I have moments to be proud of, but they're far and few between.
Mm-hmm.
So with that question, I think I had a similar question to that here. What was one of the most embarrassing moments of your life is what I had down. So let's go with that question. If it has something to do with sex, tell it. If it doesn't, tell whatever else you had. Most embarrassing moments of your life.
See, this is hard because I can't remember a lot of stuff. Early onset Alzheimer's, I guess. I don't know.
Early onset?
Yeah.
Early onset. Huh?
Early onset.
Early onset old timers disease.
Old timers. Most embarrassing moment of my life, sexual or not, I guess. It's really hard.
That's what she said.
Yeah. And that leads me into my story. No, just kidding.
What do you got?
God,
What do you got?
honestly, I don't know. I really don't. I feel like you should send me these questions ahead of time so I can have time to think about like what it would be, because I really don't. I guess the one it's
I can come back to it if you want to think about it a little bit.
I probably won't think about it. I'll say this.
Okay.
It's not really embarrassing. Again, like you, it's not really embarrassing for me. But this one time I had this chick give me a blowjob, right? And I was like about to fucking come. So I like told her, I was like, hey, I'm about to come. And she just kept on going. I'm like, okay. And I fucking I come a lot. Okay. she's like,
And we're not talking like frequency. We're talking like quantity.
yeah.
Yeah.
And and I told her, I was like, hey, I'm gonna come, like you would do, pull it out if you want or whatever.
Being polite.
But she didn't. She tried to fucking take it all and she couldn't. She started and then it just like started filling up too fast and she just goes, she just sits up and goes, mm-mm. Right to the bathroom to spit out. I watched her run away. I was like, I couldn't help myself, but I fucking laughed. I was like, I tried to tell you to stop or pull it out or whatever, but you just wanted to try to take it all, I guess.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
I can remember. I was like, mm-mm, mm-mm. It was funny though.
God, that's impressive.
Yeah,
That's impressive.
yeah.
I'm a dribbler, dude.
Are you?
Well, I don't know if it's dribble, but it's definitely not fucking filling no mouth up.
Oh, your nose made a weird sound. Anyway,
Yeah.
let's see. We'll do a cleaner one.
Okay.
Okay. Have you ever made a sex tape?
Made a sex tape?
Yep.
No. Well, okay. Let me not answer that quickly. Not to my knowledge.
So you've been secretly recorded?
No, maybe.
You don't know?
There could be one out there. If there is one, I don't know about it.
Would you want to watch it?
Oh, I would definitely watch it. If there was a sex tape with me in it, I would definitely watch it and be like, that was
Well, if somebody
over anticipated.
if somebody did record a sex tape of you, they're probably like, man, 30 seconds. So I can't
Definitely-
even post that on Pornhub. What am I
Definitely
gonna do with that?
deleted it. Yep. They were
this
like,
is stupid.
this was a waste.
Fuck this guy.
Next on Plenty of Fish.
Uh,
No. Well, before I ask my question, what about you? You ever made a sex tape?
Yep.
You did. You did.
Mm-hmm.
Is it still around? Or is it long gone?
Yep.
You still have it?
Yep.
You do?
Yes.
Is it with your current wife?
Mhm.
Okay. God damn it. I was going to ask if I could see it.
I don't know if I'd want to show you it.
Now I don't want to see it.
Yeah. I don't know if I'd want to show you
I mean, it's one thing if it's from like
1997 or
like
something.
like the
No, not
past
97,
and
because
it's
that'd
some
be like-
girl that I've never met in my life, but it'd be a little awkward if I was like, hey,
next time we're always like, oh,
hey, let me see,
Hey,
let me
Ashley.
see it, buddy. Hey, Ashley, I saw that tape. let me build on this. Do you watch it?
I have watched it. Yeah. I don't just like watch it.
Are you impressed?
Am I impressed?
Are you impressed?
Like with my performance?
Yes, by yourself.
Yeah, I'm always impressed with my performance.
Okay, okay. let me ask you this then, because when you're having sex, right? Like internally, you're like, yeah, fucking just right, and then you watch the tape. Do you get that same feeling watching the tape?
Yeah.
Like about yourself, like good job, dude.
Yeah. Oh,
Do you?
I was getting it.
Ah,
Yeah.
good for you. I feel like in my head, I would be like, yeah, good job, buddy. But then I'd watch the tape and it'd be like bouncing on a trampoline or some shit. Like,
Why do I move my hips?
why
like
was
that?
I doing that? I feel like that would be a sex tape of me.
I don't remember sticking my finger in that.
What was I doing?
What was I trying to accomplish,
man?
man?
You need to work on your form. Keep it simple, stupid.
God.
Okay, so
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
my
it's your
turn.
turn.
It's my turn.
Yep.
God. I hope you guys are learning a lot right now because I'm definitely learning a lot. This is fun.
Yeah.
This is fun. All right. Have you ever had a minor possession ticket or any sort of like ticketable offense as a minor when you were like a kid in high school?
As a minor?
Yeah, as a minor.
Nope.
Did you ever get a ticket? of any kind? Drinking anything?
No, the closest I ever came, and I guess it wouldn't be, I don't even know if you get a ticket for it, but when I lived in a small town up north,
Yep.
they had, a curfew or whatever. And I remember one time it was like, it had to be about 1 or 2 in the morning or something. We were walking to, I think walking like Pronto or something. I don't remember, but
yeah.
All of a sudden this cop like comes around the corner, and so I just remember someone's like 5-0, and we all just fucking took off down the alley, and so it was like dark as fuck. They all kept running. I like kind of went off. There was like this little platform where it was like an apartment building behind it. I don't know how to explain it, but there was like a corner. I jumped up there and I went in that corner. I just stood in the corner. It was all dark as fuck, dude. And the cop stopped in the alley, got out, and came up like right next to me. And I was like, oh my fucking God, here, I'm caught. This is it. I'm caught. And then he fucking just like turned around and drove off. I was like, I'm going to wait a second, because what if he has a partner and the guy's just like standing there or something, And never got caught. Yeah. Ran back to my friend's house. There was like this fence in some dude's yard. I just stepped on it and like bent it down and just walked over it. Destroyed some dude's fence for a fucking breaking curfew, That's it though. No, I didn't get a ticket or anything until I think in my 20s.
Dude, that's so funny.
Yeah.
That you broke a fence, because I did the same thing when
Did
I was
you?
in high school. I was at a party over in Mason City. And me and my buddy were standing in the driveway by like the garage.
Yeah.
Like between the house and the garage, kind of where the backyard starts. And the cops like parked, no lights, no nothing, and they walked around the corner of the house, and they shined their light up, and they're like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And we were out there smoking cigarettes, and we had beers in our hand, and I literally was like pulling a drag, and they're like, "What are you doing?" And I dropped my beer, left the cigarette in my mouth. I turned around and took off, and instead of like stepping on a fence and smushing it down, I hit it like a fucking running back hitting the fucking A gap at 100 mile an hour.
Yeah.
And I took the fence over.
Nice.
And I ran. I didn't falter, nothing. I just hit it, took the fence down, ran over it, and then kept going. Never got caught.
Was this a wood fence?
No, it was a fucking chain link fence. Like
Was it?
metal pole and everything, dude.
Yeah.
I think I hit it so hard the caps came off the poles and it just went over flat.
Probably, yeah.
And then my buddy, he was right behind me because I went first. So path was cleared. So he just followed. And we made it like probably 5 or 6 blocks. And we got to where the train tracks came through. And wouldn't you know it, there was a fucking train going by right as we fucking got there. Count our lucky stars. I think the cops were still behind us.
Yeah.
And we just grabbed a fucking rail, grabbed a car, and we rode that fucker all the way across town.
No shit.
Yep. Rode the train all the way across town. And then we got to an area where it was kind of close to like where his grandma lived. So we jumped off, got off, train went by. We waited, train went by, went to his grandma's, and we went and got his car the next morning.
This one crazy, dude.
Dude, it was, yeah. And it sucked because it was such a good party too.
Yeah.
We were having so much fun. And then we talked to everyone that was at the party the next morning. And they're like, yeah, why'd you break the fence? They came in, dumped all the booze out, gave nobody tickets, and they left. And I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
All that effort for nothing. It was a fun story though.
Yeah.
I love when like you put extra effort into something and it doesn't pan out really for what you intended it to, but it comes out to be a good story.
Yeah.
I love that. My turn, right?
No, it's fine.
No, your turn.
Yeah.
What do you got?
All right. If you were the opposite sex for one day, so if you were a woman for a day,
Oh boy.
what would you do?
What would I do? I would bang myself.
Silly.
Literally, whoever's female body I'm borrowing for the day, like, I'm sorry when I give it back, but you are going to be destroyed.
Oh yeah.
I would.
I think you're borrowing somebody's. You're just turning into a woman for a day.
Well, I mean, would you? I mean, it's just same face, same body. You get like tits and a vagina, or what?
No, I think you would just turn into a woman. You wouldn't just be like, "Oh, I'm just gonna turn into that woman." You know what I mean?
I never thought about that. Like you always ask that question. If you were a woman, like, what would you do? But I never actually thought about
how you're actually. I mean, it's obviously not
Like-
gonna happen, but
Like normally in your head, you kind of like think like you switch places with a woman for a day when that takes place.
is that normal? Because I don't think that. I've
Really?
always thought just you turn into a woman. Just
It's just you with tits and a vagina.
yeah.
God, you'd be a sexy woman. No, I would definitely spend a good chunk of that day banging myself.
Oh yeah. You can learn a lot about a woman being a woman.
Jesus, man. The things you would learn.
Oh yeah, I'd definitely go to Ashley. I'd be like, Ashley, you have to be a lesbian for one day. We have to do this.
We have to do this. I never thought about that either.
Really?
Being a woman, be like, babe, show me. Show me.
Do me.
Go
do
down.
me how you want done.
Go down there and show me what you want me to do.
But here's the thing, though.
Got it.
If they've never done before, and obviously they've had it done to them,
Dude,
would they know how to do it?
any woman could be a lesbian in a heartbeat.
Are you sure?
Dude, if there was a dick in your hand right now, I guarantee you could beat it better than most women.
Oh, well, sure. Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Yours or not.
Sure. But, so
But.
here's the thing, right?
But
I bet there's women that are bad at sex. I mean, okay.
just
Like not
yeah.
not in general with men, but like bad at lesbian sex because they. I bet there's women that I don't know if they can't.
there's people generally like me that are just bad at sex.
Yeah.
Can't help it.
Well, because here's the thing too.
I
Like,
shouldn't say I'm bad at sex. I'm just really fast at sex.
right. But here's the thing too. Like, sure, I can jerk myself off better than any woman can,
Yeah.
but it's kind of the same token. Like, if I were to do it to you, you might like a different pressure or something than I do.
Hold on. Let me. Okay.
It's the same way with the women.
We'll solve this right now.
Okay.
We'll solve this right now. What feels better? Full grip
Uh huh.
or a couple fingers and a thumb?
Full grip.
There you go. What feels better? Better. Full grip, just up and down,
Yeah.
or up and down with a little twist in there.
Just up and down.
I'll give you that. But add a little lotion in there. Up or down or with a little twist.
A little twist if you're doing
yeah,
lotion.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
You're right. You're on the same fucking page as 99% of the men out there.
Okay. But there's also dudes who like
Like their dick getting stepped on and shit.
No.
Let's
No, I'm not even gonna
exclude-
go. I'm not
let's
even going
exclude
that
those.
far. I'm saying like the head.
Yeah.
Like they like their head. Oh God, just thinking about it makes me. It's like too sensitive. You know what I mean? Like having it rubbed or whatever.
Oh,
It's like I feel like it's too sensitive to fuck around with. Really.
yeah.
Like after, like if I'm having sex or whatever, after I fucking come, do I?
You're doing it right now.
Yeah, I was like, especially when they kegel after you came and your inside is like, don't touch it, don't touch it.
That's what I was like. Did you come? Yeah. 2 + 2. What is it?
Okay, your turn.
All right. Moving on. What's is my question?
Mm-hmm.
You know what, dude? We're gonna roll right into it. Do you remember?
Are you not stroking out? Are you,
Dude,
You remember?
all this Canadian smoke in the air has been fucking my lungs up really bad.
Yeah, we're technically not supposed to be working outside.
Dude, we're not supposed to be even outside, apparently.
Yeah.
I feel bad for the Canadians.
Well,
They're in the fucking mist. Dude, it's been like destroying my lungs. Okay. Do you remember the first time a girl touched your pee-pee?
yes, I do. Do you want me to elaborate?
Elaborate. Tell the story.
It's pretty simple. So we left my house. We went to a gas station. Took
Yep.
my parents' Yukon. It was like 95, 97 Yukon or something like that. We took the Yukon, went to the gas station. So to get to my house from the gas station.
Hold on.
Okay.
How old were you?
17.
17?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
What? Oh yeah, because you were what, 12? Huh?
I don't even want to do the math on it because I know it's going to be terrible
The math on what?
on how old I was.
Oh,
I remember what grade I was in, but I don't know. I'd have to do the math and figure it out, but it's going to be fucking really bad.
yeah. I wasn't early sexer, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I will say this. I had my first couple pubes. But the grade I started getting a couple pubes in is a grade that you would never guess. So keep going.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, so we're leaving the gas station, and you could either turn left and go out to the main road and then back up to my house like that, or you could turn right and go. It's like this. This was in Utah, so it's like this canyon road you go through a little bit.
Yep.
It's like the back way. Well, funny enough, this power steering went out, so I couldn't turn left. I had to turn right.
Yep.
It was weird. So I turned right. I was like, fuck, we have to go this back way. So I went the back way.
Back right.
Yeah, back way. And she's like, hey, pull over. She's like, hey, pull over. I was like, okay. Pulled over. And we just fucked in the car for like 30 minutes. That's the whole story. It was
so.
And they always say like your first time is like, oh, you're going to fucking put it in. You're just going to go done. No, nope. Not for me. It wasn't. I was in there fucking Hammer Town. I just made that up. Hammertown.
See, the first time I had sex, same thing. I fucking done.
Was it?
It never changed.
Never been the same the whole time.
The whole time.
Yeah.
So the first time you ever had any sexual encounter, you banged a chick.
Yeah.
Like you never like fingered a girl or girl touched your penis. Anything. It was just that night was it, and you fucked.
There were times before that where it's like, I guess, fucking around or whatever, but never really anything crazy.
Like touched your wiener. Anything like that?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, it was just stupid though. It was like what's that game they play? It was I was in like 7th, 8th grade. It was
the fucking
Are You Nervous?
Are you nervous?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, that game turned out to be a fucking great game several times.
Yeah.
You get all the way up in there, like, are you nervous? And they look at you and they're just like, and you're like, that no means yes, girl. That no means yes.
Yeah. So what about you? Do you remember your first sexual encounter?
I do. I do remember my first sexual encounter ever. It literally led to nothing, but a woman did touch my erect penis. It was the summer between 5th and 6th grade.
Jeez. Colby. Colby, what is going on?
Dude, I was a little pervert, man. I don't know. I will say this. I was going into 6th grade and this girl was already in 8th.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of her fault. It's her fault. She was the adult in the situation.
Jesus. I wouldn't say that. But.
So,
Wow.
yeah, no, that was, I thought I was fucking cooler than fuck too when it happened.
Oh, I'm sure.
I went and talked to all my friends and I was like, I got my fucking dick touched. And they were like, no, you did it. And I was like, I did. A woman's hands are soft, my friend. Of course, I was a kid. My hands were soft too. I was a little bitch.
Yeah.
In between 5th and 6th grade. That's what, like 11, 12, something like that?
I
would have been summer between 5th, 6th grade. I would have been 12.
Yeah.
I would have just turned 12. So, just turning 12. But no, there was this girl that lived kind of in the neighborhood that I lived in, and she was a few years older than me. Went to the old Catholic school,
Of course.
Mason City.
That makes sense.
And we were it was in the storage shed of the AA parking lot.
Oh my God.
Yep. We went in the storage shed and I was like, look at all this cool shit in here. And she's like, you want me to touch it? And I was like, what? She's like, do you want me to touch it? And I was like, yes. She's like, pull your pants down. I was like, okay. So I literally, like a little kid at a fucking urinal, pants to my fucking ankles, underwear and everything. I stood there and she literally like diddled it for like a minute. And she was like, all right, I think my parents are coming. I gotta go. And I'm like, okay. I pulled my pants up. She ran home. I went fucking home and I was like, light this fucking cigar and have myself a whiskey because I'm fucking killing it, bro.
Oh, fuck.
Yep. Fucking 12 years old, man.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah, that's why I'm scared as fuck as a dad.
Yeah, no shit.
Because my kids aren't very far from that age. Corbin's 9, 10,
Yeah.
11, 12. That's 3 fucking years. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Bailey's 10.
Holy shit.
And I have 2 girls, so yeah.
Yeah. They're the instigators.
Yeah.
All right. Is it your question?
It is.
Your question. This question. Better be a good one.
Have you ever done role play? And if you have, what's the weirdest role play you've ever done?
All these are sex questions, dog.
Okay.
Role play.
Hold on. I'll ask you a different question since you're scared.
I'm not scared.
Mm-hmm.
The answer to that's no.
Okay.
Well,
That's a boring one
it's
then.
no.
You go. Well,
You want me to?
because
You
you
want me to go
you
again?
threw me off there. Yeah.
Oh Jesus. Okay. Okay. Touch girls in your pee-pee. What's the most embarrassing moment of your life? I'm gonna save this one because that's a sex question too. Let's go with this one. You ever been in a fight? You ever been in a fist fight?
No.
You haven't.
No. I've been punched and shit before, but I've never actually been like.
In a brawl?
Yeah, because I remember this one time this kid punched me,
Yep.
and it's like literally like something from a movie. Like he punched me right, and like my head went this way or whatever, and then like I was kind of shocked, and I like stopped and I just like turned and looked at him, and then he ran away.
The same summer I got my penis touched, I was feeling like a badass. I was at the skating rink. We were roller skating. This kid from Mason City was he was causing some trouble with the girls, and I was being tough man because I had my penis touched that summer. And I rolled up on my skates, and I said, "Dude, you got a problem?" And before he could even answer or say anything, he went pop, pop, pop. Fucking, he licked me.
Yeah.
And thankfully, one of like the old guys that was like the skate attendant was standing right there. And before I could even swing back at him, he grabbed me and pulled me aside like this, and he fucking pushed the kid away, and they fucking kicked him out.
Yeah.
My mom and dad were at the rink too. They were there skating, and turned into this little fiasco, whatever. But this dude was like standing outside, like waiting for me. Granted, we were fucking 5th, 6th grade, right?
Yeah.
And I was looking at my dad. I was like, "You better not let me go outside because I'm gonna beat that guy's ass." My dad's like, "You're not gonna do shit. You're fucking getting in the truck and we're leaving." I'm like, "No, I'm gonna fuck him up." My dad had both my shoulders, and we walked out as a team. And this kid's staring at him. My dad looks at this kid and he goes, "Fucking go home." So we fucking got in. That was the first time I ever got in a fight.
Yeah.
I've been in a lot of fights. I've won quite a few, most of them, but I've had my fair share of fucking tuck my tail and go home.
Because you're very unlikable. Well, we have to wrap it up. We are well over time. But what's your final question? Go ahead.
Final question.
Final question.
I'm going to pick one more.
Yeah.
This is a good one.
Okay.
Okay. If you could swap lives with anyone in the world, past or present, who would it be?
Hitler. Just kidding. Just kidding. Totally kidding.
I thought you might say that when I was writing that question. I was like, what if he says Hitler?
Why would you?
I don't know. It just was like, what if he says Hitler?
Ooh, that's a tough one. Past or present, huh?
Past or present?
Huh. I'd have to go with that's really hard.
Yeah.
That's a hard one. God, I don't know, man. That is really fucking hard.
Yeah.
Who would you do?
Okay.
Who
You ready to wrap the episode up?
Yeah.
Okay. I would go with Anne Frank. She's really good at hide and seek. Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today on episode 55.
And that's
we
funny that I said
fucking love you. And we hope you learned a lot about me and Brandon today. Hope you guys join us on 56. Coming on Friday. Stay tuned, all right? In the meantime, keep on keeping on. We love you.
Love you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
KLYB, bye. I'm chasing their butt cheeks up and down the corn. All these girls have cowboy boots and wear their Wrangler. Fuck me in the butthole. Take two. I'm chasing their butt cheeks up and down the corn. All these girls have cowboy boots and carry around their pitchforks. Chasing their butt cheeks up and down the corn. All these girls have real nice butts and wear those Wrangler jean shorts.
All right, dude.
Pull jocks.
Pull shots.